Hello again and welcome back to Bloomfield, Canada. I put a little egg storage building, little egg sell point at the end of our road so we can sell our eggs down there to the locals. So I think we'll start off by taking them down and then we'll have to throw some fertilizer on this field. I also noticed the plot number 7 that we own, the neighbour, the plot number 6 that we're looking at buying, has put in the same crop. So maybe that's perfect time for us to purchase the land because we've already got the same crop next to it. I think they're putting canola, but we'll double check that. So I'm not sure how many eggs this little shop will hold, but we will find out and see if it works. Never used it before, always just taken to a sell point, but I figure let's put the eggs out the front for sale. I think the prices are similar. If the prices are too much more, I'll stop using it, in honesty. I want to try and keep it fair. $5,700. Okay, so that's a lot more than anywhere else. But I suppose it's a specialty shop. Well, we might be able to charge more than the shops because we're cutting out the middleman. That was a nice little boost. I wasn't expecting that. Eggs seem to be worth a lot in FS22. I don't know. I suppose eggs are worth a lot everywhere at the moment, aren't they? Cost of living going up, so maybe their update is the same as the life increases. Who knows? We'll grab this fertilizer spreader. Oh, we've got some milk over there. That needs to be fertilizer. That's canola too. We've got canola everywhere. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, it's saying 98%, 100%. All right, that'll do it. Not a big deal there. So what do we got here? We got butter or cheese from our milk. Looks like we got cheese. Move it out of the way in case any more want to pop out. There's materials missing, so I don't think any will. Sort that out. We'll grab this fertilizer spreader. Sort the field out first. That's our main priority because the cattle still have feed. They're not going to starve. Now we're just going to fertilize this, so I might jump into a bit of a time lapse, so it's not so boring. It's a pretty decent sized field, but we'll get this done and be back with you soon. Alright, we'll throw some down on the grass. Make sure it gets fully covered. And then we know it's good for the next time round. I think all of the other areas are all sorted. We'll just double check them to make sure. Don't want to miss out on any cash. Got my bird with me today, farm bird. His name's Fred. So if you hear anything wolf whistling, and not me, it's just him getting happy. Alright, this is all fully fertilized as well. From the looks of it, I think all of it's done. Let's see. All 100%. Good. All 100% as well. Onto a winner for sure. Right, we'll get this trailer parked up. Collect all our milk, if there is much. Probably only like 1,500 litres. I don't think the cattle have had time to reproduce yet. We'll try and get ourselves a little bit wider. A little bit wider shed spaces so we can get in and out a bit easier. Over dark, isn't it? Still on the screen. Maybe we should speed up a little bit. Get to that late time of the year. Let's see what the girls have got for us today. 1,600 litres. It's good. Health is good. There's still 15 of them, so they haven't reproduced. Still got plenty of straw and food, and there's a little bit of slurry over there, which I'm not worried about. We don't have a slurry spreader and stuff yet, so once we do, we can look at that. But I'd say tomorrow we'll mow this grass here and the grass down on the front field. Get that in for some silage. Oh crap, I forgot to drop this off at the dairy. Should give us a little bit more cheese. I'll leave this over here with this trailer. Get out of the way for us. And I might give the few local farmers around town a call. We do actually have some wheat, don't we, that we can sell. We had that wheat in the we never sold that from our harvest. There's another net attached. Got total mixed ration in there for the cows, a few soybeans still, some oats, might have been oats, not wheat, there we go. We'll get this filled up and then we'll go and deliver it. Alright, there we are. Well, where can we take this to? I mean, we can put it in something to process it, but let's see where we can deliver it. Crawford Farms, Farm Supply. See, if I take it to the farm supply, I don't think it'll sell it because I own it. I don't think it works that way. We'll just take it to the sell everything. 1222, it's the middle of everything. We'll sell this off and then we'll sell off our oats and we'll have a look and see what land we can afford to get. Instead of doing contracts, we may as well waste our money and time on sorting out our own farms. I reckon would be a better option for us. We could go and put it in the train and get an extra $200 per 1,000 litres, but we'll just sell it here. that piece of land we wanted, which was... That's 270. We're not far from that. Maybe we make that our goal, is to try and get that. So if we went to Crawford Farms, we probably would have got 100,000 for that. We should have just gone to the train. What's in here? Oats. So if we're going to buy that, we're going to have to sort of do something on it soon, because 324. I think we grab that one, and then work on these three. That would be that would be a good idea, I think. That's my thoughts anyway. I mean, the more contracts are good when we have nothing to do, but if we have the money, it's always better, I think, to try and work on your own stuff. Because if we can purchase that, we can fertilize it, and then when it comes up for harvest shortly, it's all going to be good for us. And we've got heaps of silage. We can always sell a little bit more silage to keep us going. We've got about 100,000 litres of mixed ration now because of all of the stuff we put through the... What are oats worth? We put through the red production building. Sell everything 1,800. It's the less out of them all, so it's the fairest to go to. It should give us another $20,000-$30,000. And then maybe we take a load of silage to the manure dealer. And then boom, Bob's your uncle. We can buy that field behind us there. I mean, eventually, once we get some nice big equipment, we could always join some of these fields up. There you go, $299. So how much was that? $271. What do you reckon? Boom, we own it. I don't think we can put... Oh, we can't. We need a little flat deck trailer for that one. Or we could just... Silly, I'm sitting here. Oh yeah, we'll come and pick that up and sell it in a minute. We'll just sell it there. I wouldn't mind buying like a restaurant or something as a sale point. Maybe we could put that down in our grass down the front. I did see a mod that come out that there's like a fast food restaurant called McFook's or something like that. Like a knockoff of McDonald's. Where was that at? I think it's a sell point. You can't use it as a production. McFooksy. That's 55 grand. It takes a fair bit of stuff. That might be a cool sell point to put in as well. It's just some of the modded sell points do offer really high, like that eggplant station. I thought they offer a lot of cash instead of just the local in-map ones, so I try and keep it sort of fairish, but it would be pretty cool to have a farming sim McDonald's. That's lime, and the other one's fertilizer, so that's good. Hopefully we haven't parked ourselves in here. The thing is, we can do contracts anytime, but working on our own stuff, we can only do it when our own stuff needs working on, so this may be enough to finish the field. Not 100% sure. We'll go up here, we'll run a header across the top. Pardon me, put cruise control on so we can just chill. Much as this tractor doesn't like cruise control, it just wants to go. Yeah, there we go, we're going to another field. I think the one next to us was $1,000 cheaper. if we can keep turning some cash around, we can get that one next. Hard to judge this one how far it goes out, but I think if we sort of sit about there, we're pretty well covered. Yep. Alright, I might do a bit of a time lapse on this one, and we'll see when we get it sorted. I think it looks like we just missed a little bit on the outer edge there. So we'll give that a quick squirt along here. Unfortunately, we're wasting a little bit of it, but that's the joys. At least the grass over there will grow a little bit more, and that, I mean, that's grass now that we can mulch or turn into silage at the same time. I was actually thinking about putting in a silage pit. Even though that building does silage for us, it sort of would seem a little bit more realistic if I had a silage pit. A little bit more work, a little more things to do. And you can get them rather cheaply. And then for the straw, there's a mod, a building you can get, straw production building. There you go, straw processing. Water and straw, it makes like hats and bags and things like that. That's $70,000, so that's something that we might be able to add into next as well. There's all sorts of things that we can do, so I don't want to keep doing the same thing, making big money off. I mean, we get a lot of straw off some of these fields, so I'm actually not sure. Roughly would have to have a quick look and see what it's worth, what sort of money there is making straw hats. I don't really want to spend 70 grand when we're going to make the same money we're making now doing what we're doing off a building that costs us 25. So but there's not a whole lot of stuff to do with straw except for bale it, sell it, and use it. Oh, there we go, made it. So straw prices currently, let's do a lot of it, $145 for 1,000 litres. Straw hats, I don't know if it'll be in here, it should be because we've got the mod on. Potatoes would be something else to do, it's a lot of work, but unfortunately we don't have the sorters and stuff that they have. That one, nope. That they have on PC. So there's no straw hats. Maybe it doesn't show up until we actually put it on the map. But not all this stuff's on the map either. There you go. Straw accessories. 4 grand, and a straw crate's worth 3 grand, but they can only be sold at the sell everything. I mean, belts, we can even put in some of the things from the platinum expansion, you know, like the different timbers, your picture frames. So there was the builders, there was the pet place, there was the art shop, you know, dog chairs, cat trees, buckets, bowls. We can do all that sort of stuff too, but that needs a lot of timber, and none of our areas have timber unless we start to plant some. So there's all different sorts of stuff we can do. Potatoes would be cool. It's not that bad even if we just sell potatoes as they are. But if we can find the potato production thing and say even premium potatoes, even if we just went them and made them only. There you go, premium potatoes, double the price. You can make French fries, triple the price, mashed potatoes. That we got milk for that. So all of this stuff can make. Peppers, onions, croquets, all that stuff I think comes in one of the buildings. One of the greenhouses that comes with the potato production, which is this one. So it just needs water. So we could make strawberries, peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes, lettuce and onions. If we could find some nice level land to whack one of them down on, it might be worthwhile starting out with that. But I don't think any of our land's sort of currently level enough. We could whack it over here in the corner. We'll take a big Gonna probably put a big chunk in the ground, but it will take a fair bit of leveling by the look of that. Maybe we could put one just here. I just don't want to have a huge big landscaped area that's got a big wobble in it that's going to ruin the whole area, you know. But we can always have a look around and see what's what and go from there, I guess. Sorry for the ramble, it's just thinking out loud, you know. Right, so I think what we might do is just start with putting an open air garden down here. Like so. And as we're not doing potatoes yet, I just don't think it would be worthwhile. Maybe let's just throw one in and see what happens, I guess. Why not? So we can put something in there, and then that way it starts using this land we've got. And if need be, because with the potatoes, once we start doing them, we'll need to have a sell point for all of this. And we could probably drop one of these in. That way we've got a sell point to sell this stuff if the sell everything doesn't work. These should work, but if they don't, at least we've got an option for $1 or $80,000 to do that. Just got to drop some of this wheat off at the chickens. I forgot that when I sold all the wheat before, that we had to give some to the chickens because they were empty. So I just had to go and buy some. So remind me, if I go to sell all of the wheat, yell out chickens. Unloaded. Takes a fair bit. I should keep them going for a while. That's probably why there was not many eggs there this morning. Right, so we'll drop this in here. What do our greenhouses need? Open air garden can have manure, water, seeds and fertilizer or fertilizer. This one just needs water, which is great. Will our little water tanker that we have connect to the back of this? That is the question. Nowhere near the hitch. What am I doing? Yes, it does. That is wicked. So we can grab some of the manure from over here. If we still have some. And that will save us from having to buy fertilizer. We are going to have to buy some seeds, which is a little bit unfortunate. Actually, no, we shouldn't. We won't have to. We have seeds from our red building over there, so we can get some seeds for that for free too. That is good. The downside is we might have to buy ourselves a cheap tractor and trailer and tanker to leave down here. Which once it starts making money, that won't be an issue at all. Alright, I'll see you down there. Alright, so these are all topped off. Let's see what we can make. This one just runs purely on water. Peppers, onions. I don't know, let's do peppers. And in this one over here, got some manure, seeds and water. We still need some more manure. We could probably make potatoes and then we could put the potato factory in sooner. But we'll run them on seeds and manure. Like that. And then that way, how much is the potato factory? If it's not that much, we can give it a shot. And if it doesn't work, it's not a great loss because we haven't had to buy all the machinery. Well, that's 80 grand and we don't have enough for that. That's a lot of dollars. And would this work if we plonked it out the front? That is the question. Probably not. You get up here, I guess. Well, I guess we're going to have to wait for that. But while we're waiting to build up our cash, at least we're going to be making products that we can sell to raise the money. And once it gets done, we're going to have, you know, you could do cucumbers. I think you can probably do multiples at once. So you get like a crate of each. That's cool. We can always whack some more down here or some olive trees or some grapes and just have this as like our little industrial garden with a few sell points over here next to the gas station. That way the homeowners here won't be upset because there's got to be any noisy cows or anything bad. That is super cool. Well, actually, is there anything that we could use? That could be handy to keep down here. You can put animals in it too. I guess you could choose different. That's the animal transport cage. We could just do that and then at least have manure, things like that. Because we could just transport the manure down if we're coming down to get something. Put a trailer hitch on it. I don't know, I reckon we could buy that. Have that down here with a water tank attached to it. We're wasting all of our money right now, but trying to set up a little garden so we're not running machines back and forwards, I guess. Thousand litres. Something like that would even be fine. It's only just filling up those things with water. Like, I don't think they're going to be going through tons of it. It's 1.8 tons. This is heaps lighter. Hopefully it all connects up. And then we sort of got our own little self-sufficient area down here. And if we need to, we could probably make this more into a flatbed. Oh, she's slow. This was supposed to be doing 40. Why is it? That is weird. That's a bit better. What was going on with it? Oh, it needs to be serviced too. That's probably why. That's alright, we can do that more when we got more money. It's only going to be going back and forwards from the water fill point to the areas here. So there's a fair bit of water in here. We'll see if we can transfer. There we go. Wicked. I'd say it's just an issue with the servicing, why it's running so crappy. It's got 21 hours on it. Still some seed in the back here. Can we? Wish we could transfer from here to here. That would save us. Anyways, at least we've got this down here now, so that can just stay here. Make it look like a real farm. And once we get some more cash, maybe we could just, you know, trade in the old dump truck and get ourselves a front loader tractor to do it all. So, but for now, that is going to be us. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. If you'd like, please give us a like and leave a comment down below. And if you're not subscribed, maybe you could do that as well. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.